Are you training your business to need more of you than it actually should? I was actually just on a podcast. I just jumped off. The question that I was asked was, "What would you tell your younger self?" And what can basically you learn from running the business and teach other people who are listening to the show? And I said, "Well, I don't want to train my business," or I would go back to myself and I would say, don't train your business to need more of your time than it actually does. And so a lot of folks, when they start out their business, they're in a position where they start to create momentum in one direction, a direction that they're actually good at, right? Whether that be fulfillment or whether that be sales or whether that be marketing, right? And then we get kind of lopsided. And that's when we start to experience our feast or famine months, or we feel like we're on the hamster wheel, really, running in one direction for one time and then running in a complete opposite direction for another time. It gets really exhausting. And I feel like it's super inefficient as well to consider that we're going to get total 100% focus on marketing and then total 100% focus on sales. Things start to feel inconsistent. And training our business to operate that way isn't what's best for the business long term. And it's not what's best for the team as well. Because when we try to replace ourselves 100% focus in sales or 100% focus in fulfillment, it's challenging because we may need to get 2, 3, 4 people to replace the effort that us as the founder and industry expert are able to actually get the results, right? It's challenging to be able to do that. So my advice is to not train your business to need more of you than it actually should, which means let's consider keeping things consistent across all departments. What would it look like to set up our business to have equal amounts of focus in all departments, to set it up and have a really solid foundation and generate some consistency between the departments? So focusing on marketing, sales, fulfillment, and systems and ops, right? How you're actually running your business, how you're actually recruiting people, all of those things, and spend a little bit of focus time in every single category versus just going in one direction on sales or going one direction on fulfillment. It will feel a little bit more frictionless. It will also feel a little bit redundant in the beginning, right? You don't want to focus on team stuff when you don't have a team yet, right? But what can you do to prepare today? Like building an internal knowledge base or really setting up clear task lists, job descriptions, key performance indicators for how some of those things can go. That way, when you plug a team member in, it feels like you already have a really solid foundation for them to just build upon versus asking them to build the foundation of your business, which is obviously super unaligned. Hope that is helpful. Definitely make sure that your business is not taking too much of your time in any one direction. Take care.